Hey, I'm live. I'm live. I'm alive. It's alive. Frankenstein. Hi. I think I'm the only one in the room at the moment. I may not be. I don't know. It's been a long day, but if you're watching this on playback, hi. Welcome to our 11 p.m. Super Chat on Drawing the Circle's YouTube channel. I am your very tired president of Drawing the Circle Productions, professional witch, professional intuitive, Mark Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. Look, I did that backwards than I usually do on the videos. Hi, I just took a shower. It's so nice to wash this day off. I've got a black moonstone. I could tell you, kind of sort of like emotional triage. I'm not that bad. Oh, the empathic skill, the empathic skill. Razor sharp and tingly. Oh, I'm getting messages from Facebook, you know, notifications and pop-ups. So tonight's Super Chat is dedicated to the Divine Mother and all of her names. The moon is still in Cancer. It is the last day of March. Tomorrow is April Fool's Day, as I'm sure everyone is aware. And I don't know how much patience I have for April Fool's Day, to be totally honest with you. Although I have a sense of humor to beat the band. I don't know that I'm so into it. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So we're going to do a little prayer, a little meditation. We're going to do a little something called the Lunar Draw, which is drawing down the moon, but more in a meditative form. And then I'm going to pull some cards for you all from the Whispers of Love Oracle. All 12 signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus at the end. But I thought we could take some time to do a little like chat, like, you know, take this time to check in with each other. So isolating. I know I'm not the only person out there who lives alone. Technically, I don't live alone. I have my 3 black cats, my 3 boys. Belzy was just sitting here next to me on the chair. He has got the softest fur. He's like pillow cat. One of my boys. The other 2 are sacked out on the bed upstairs. So, you know, we'll see where the energy is. What, you think I just went to sleep last night after drawing in the archangels? Love and light, my spiritual sister, Alexandria. Is it Alexandria? Hello, cool name. Very, very cool name. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, I like to wait like 5 minutes after 11 Eastern Standard Time because people get the notifications and they're like, oh, is it 11? And, you know, because I've done it too. Certain things that I set alarms for, I'm like, oh, is it time? I'll tell you this, though. I took a couple of mini naps today in between readings and in between clients, and a brilliant client today. It was really lovely. Spiritual counseling over the phone. It was just lovely. Got paid, which I love getting paid. Hello, good evening, Angel. Angel Reese. That's such a cool name. Of course, now I want peanut butter and chocolate, but that's just me. Yeah. So, hello, Grace. Hello, D. Hansel. D. Hansel. 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 It's such a Bugs Bunny reference. So I'm a little punchy, I'm a little moony, but I'm very, very glad to be here. Hello, Lavola. Such a cool name. Hi. Hi. Everybody thinks that's from that cell phone commercial. That's from Alaska. I won't say her last name. RuPaul's Drag Race. Winner of All Stars 2. Oh, God. Season 12 of RuPaul. What a scandal. I can't believe they sent the last queen home who just went home. She's so beautiful. But she's married to a guy. She's in New York, though. Not like I'm going to Manhattan anytime soon. And under current circumstances, that's for damn sure. Yeah, I took a couple little nappy naps today. It was just lovely. It was how I was able to do a read. Oh my God, that 11 a.m. Super Chat today. Was not expecting all of that. We did some inner child work. I cried on camera. Okay. I wasn't wearing eye makeup. What did I do? Reese's Pieces was my nickname. I'm sure it was. Kids can be so cruel. Well, there's nothing wrong. I'd rather be named after that. I have a question. Is it normal in this practice for some people to be visited in their home by spirits? Okay. Is it normal? Well, according to the rest of the world, it is paranormal, which means beyond the normal. I like meta-normal better, but whatever. The thing is that we are all spirit. We're spirit in form. So I'm not the paranormal kind of witch. I never was. I always feel like the normal is tricky enough. Deal with the natural before you get into the supernatural, right? You paying your bills, right? I was never drawn into it. So that's all speculation. I think what a lot of people experience as visitations in terms of ghosts and stuff is residual energy. That's why they can be exorcised, right? They can be moved out of it. If somebody wakes up every morning, has the same breakfast, goes through the same routine, goes to work, comes home, does the same thing every day over and over and over again for 30 years and then dies, and then somebody else rents that house or moves into that apartment or whatever, it's like an electromagnetic loop, right? So that's why somebody can come in and raise the vibration of the place. It's like a different radio frequency. That's my take. It's called a residual haunting, because I mean, I talk to spirits all day long, but they're rarely people recently departed, unless they're like ancestors, and then they're not so recent ancestors. My 12 channels of spirit that I communicate with or commune with, guides, masters, teachers, gods, goddesses, saints, angels, totems, healers, and ancestors. Like, that's my contract, at least for now. I'm sticking to it. And I can define what each of those channels are, but maybe another time. Maybe another time. So I think it's what you're tuned to. I think you can absolutely be focused on stuff, which is why I do not talk about extraterrestrials or aliens or that stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it exists. I'm a top. I'm not into getting anally probed. Thank you very much. It's not my thing. Not at least without dinner and a movie. And even then, I'm a top. And no. No. So I know it's sort of a half-assed question, but I'm a little tired today. But is it normal? I think we all have our unique skills. I think we all have unique nervous systems, so we can all perceive things different. Like, I am born empathic. Like, I can feel people's stuff, and that created a lot of problems for me as a kid and even as an adult. In terms of lovers, it created a lot of codependent problems for me because I could feel what they were feeling. And then if they were lying and deceiving, I trusted them more than I trusted my gut because I was in love. That's why it's my blind spot. And so many men lie to me, but that's going to be all lies sooner or later. Yes, it feels more staticky in my home when I feel the presence. Thank you for clearing that up. I use sage and it works for the most part. The thing is, sage is not like magic eraser. It's not like Mr. Clean magic eraser. It's a diluter. So you can smudge your house in sage. And I mean, I use sage as a bed instead of charcoal. I'll light that. And then I love my resins. I love copal and frankincense and myrrh. And I have all jars. You can't see up at the way top, but there's like all jars of different resins up there. Dragon's blood. No dragons were harmed in the making of this resin. But really, prayer will do it. You know, you just got to kind of keep the vibration relatively high, because I don't believe we draw anything into our experience. It's not there to teach us something in some way, shape, or form, right? Even if it's teaching us, you're focusing on too much weird shit, Margaret. I am so not into the paranormal, and people are shocked by that. I'm like, well, I guess because, you know, but I'm a mystic. It's different. It's just different. I only speak with voices of the divine. Let's see. James, ooh, what? Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. I love Family Guy. Seth MacFarlane is the sexiest man on earth, and he has to be heterosexual. Please, you couldn't have given one of them to me. I can't bitch and moan. Hi there, Karen. Karen, I think you paid me here on Super Chat last night just as I was signing off. I was like, oh, and I don't know how to get back in. Thank you so very much. You know, look, it's certainly not required to be in a Super Chat and use that little $signy thing at the bottom. to give the person money. You can. That's one of the ways you get paid on YouTube once you're monetized. I worked hard to get monetized, no question. But I really do appreciate it. It's you know how I get paid doing readings and private sessions. I used to get paid as a spiritual teacher, but where am I going to go teach right now with everybody on lockdown, right? And people are like Venmo. It's like, no, I have Venmo. What's the other one? Zoom. They want me to look at Zoom. I was like, is Zoom a thing? Is that a video platform, Zoom? Because it just reminds me of we're gonna zoom, 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 zoom. We're gonna zoom, 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 zoom. Anyway. Ah, thank you so much. You are so sweet. You have Angel Rose. I feel like the sage calms me, but always open to more suggestions. Yeah. Yes, have prayed. Ask Archangel Michael for protection. It helps. I didn't ask for these gifts. You know what? When I was younger, because I was really into like superheroes and stuff, I wanted them, but they were going to come anyway. They're hardwired pretty much. So let's see. So how are you all doing? Okay, so we're gonna zoom, 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 zoom. Bernadette. God, the memory that I have is so weird, but ask me somebody's name. Gone. So I wanted to check in with you all. How are you all doing? Was today a little bit easier empathically for you all? I know we got a lot of energy sensitives in the groups, a lot of divine feminines, where we're going to talk about the Divine Mother in a little bit. We're going to do a prayer to her and a little lunar draw meditation. I'm hoping that today was a little better for you all. Very blessed today. Good. Excellent. I mean, today, it was a tiring day, not necessarily in the emotional empathic way. There's just a lot of work going on and a lot of service, which is what I'm here to do. And I did something I didn't think I was going to do. I ordered a pizza today. It was supposed to be an hour. It came in like 20 minutes. It was in the middle of the Virgo video. So if you watch the Virgo video while I'm popping up the picture at the end, the pizza guy came. So I had to, magic clap out the video and come back. Meatball and extra cheese. So good. I have half of it left. I ate half a pizza today. I cook myself, right? And my Peapod delivery is coming on Saturday between 1 a.m. and 6 p.m. or something ridiculous like that, whatever. I'll sleep with the phone on. They're going to text message me. I'll sleep with it on my face or something. Yeah, so I'll get around to catching up with sleep. Although I did, felt good this morning, just tired right now. Me too. But I also want to remind people that if during the day you're really freaking out, I am hard to get a hold of during the day. 2 reasons. Number 1, I'm recording. Number 2, Facebook Messenger is no guarantee because I am getting messages. And it's not a brag. I'm not like, again, all these men. No, it's ridiculous. There must be some kind of dating thing on Facebook that my name is on that I did not sign up for, but it's weird. It's just weird. So if anybody needs me, your best bet is to email me at drawingthecircle@gmail.com. I get notifications on my phone, and just put something in the title line, the subject line of Mal, I need to talk or something, so my eye will go right to it because I'll know if it's from PSE&G, the electric company or whatever. We're gonna turn it on. We're gonna bring you the power. Yeah, ooh, pizza. It was good. It was good. And I got fried calamari, one of my favorite things on earth. It's like fried sushi. That's how I think of it. And they gave me, my mouth just watered, 6 Zeppeli. I haven't had powdered sugar in this house ever. I don't do sugar. There's 1 left. That'll be breakfast. It was so good. That's why I don't have sugar in the house. I can eat a row of Chips Ahoy cookies like Frisbees, just throw them in my mouth. So my inner child got a little treat today. I didn't ask for it. They just gave it. So I'm ordering from them again. There is a dating app attached to Facebook now. I'm going to have to investigate that because I wonder if, that's where all these men are coming from. I kind of don't mind, but then I think they figure out I'm a witch. And they're like, oh, although there's a pentacle in my profile picture. What the hell do they think that is? Let's ask the Divine Mother in a little bit. So look, here we are, 15 minutes in. Let's do our opening prayer. It looks like everybody, what is it? I could use a sleep aid, Grace. Oh, but prefer not to. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I actually have Alka-Seltzer Plus Night song coming out, but then, you know, I'm not going to use that just to sleep because I'm not a very addictive personality, but still, I don't want to risk it. Okay, so let's do our opening prayer to the Divine Mother. Now, just to clarify what I mean by the Divine Mother, whether it's Mother Earth, Mother Sky, Mother Star, whether it's Mother Mary, Demeter, Aphrodite, Hera, Diana, who's my natal mother, my my natal goddess mother. Frigga, right? It's Freya, Frigga, Kuan Yin, Kalima, mother, right? There are so many divine mothers. My friend got me to listen to you. Haven't come back since she found that. Oh, really? Oh. So she hasn't come back since she found out I'm a witch. Well, you know, that just comes with the territory. People think we worship Satan, and Satan is a Judeo-Christian construct, not a pagan one. So it's okay. Over it. Yeah, it's okay. To each their own. And I think the truth is that I'm a lot. I've always been a handful. And I don't take it personally. Thank you, Don Miguel Ruiz. But it's made me grow. I have a strong rebellious streak in me. So when somebody freaks out because I'm gay or I'm a witch, it's sort of like a superpower of mine that it makes me a little bit gayer and a little bit witchier. The truth of the matter is that as much as witchcraft chose me, I chose witchcraft because it was the only religion that wasn't sending me to hell because I liked boys. There you have it. All who harm none are welcome. And Wiccan particularly, and ye harm none. 8 words the Wiccan read, fulfill, and ye harm none, do what ye will. Now, I'm not Wiccan anymore. But in the embrace of the Divine Mother, all are her children, and she loves all of us. So let's talk about that. Let's take a minute. Let's take a few deep breaths. And let's connect with the Mother of all. We are the hidden children of the divine, of the gods, of what have you, because they created us. There's this wonderful line in Course in Miracles. You are guiltless, you are sinless, you are free because you are still as God created you. And there's a line, I am as God created me. It's the only lesson in A Course in Miracles in the 365 days of lessons that repeats. I am as God created me. So anything that we have added on since that creation doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The core of who we are. I think that's the story of the prodigal son. You know, the second the prodigal son returned to his father's kingdom, the father knew, right? The son thought he could do better on his own. You know, I have studied Christian mysticism as well, which is what I think confuses pagans and non-pagans alike. It's like, wait, but you're a witch, but you understand the deeper meanings of the New Testament. Like, yeah, I do. When Yeshua ben Joseph, which was, I believe, his real name, if you're not familiar, Jesus the Christ. Christ was not his last name, by the way. You know, son of Mary and Joseph Christ. It wasn't like that. Yeshua ben Joseph, Josh, son of Joe, gave the story of the prodigal son as a course correction for Adam and Eve. That Adam and Eve, the divine children, were not cast out of Eden. We chose. Now, that's very Course in Miracles. But that God is love, regardless of what religion. And I think that's why so many people abused by patriarchal culture turn to the Divine Mother, because It's the Divine Mother. She's unconditional love. She's the Sacred Heart. And seeing the condition that the world is in right now, I think you can understand why. But the mind, untempered by the heart, what it does, what it's done to nature, what it's done to people, how it's divided and conquered us all, even those doing the dividing and conquering. So there's something there worth exploring, but it is a personal experience. Okay, I'm seeing a lot going on here. Fennel, teaspoons, and hot water. Okay, rock on. I was just going to say, she loves us all, and acts of love of her are gifts of the goddess, all acts of love and pleasure. Doreen Valiente? I think that's Doreen Valiente or Z Budapesti. I used to know this stuff, but I'm older now. Hi, Mal Flanders. Hi. So, yeah, let's not. Let me clarify something now. I used to be very socio-political about being a witch in my 20s, even in my 30s. But once you discover unity consciousness, I'm not anti-anybody. I'm pro-unity. Absolutely, I'm pro-unity. I want us all to just get along. We're all one thing anyway. We're all the hidden children. So with that, 20 minutes in, take a nice deep breath. And I'm just going to refer to her as the Divine Mother. We're going to go right from the prayer into the meditation, and we'll see where we go from there. So please get yourself comfortable at a position you can stay in for a couple of minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes. We'll see how long it goes. Scan your body from head to toe, giving silent or verbal permission to the body to relax, to drop the tension. Neck roll, shoulder shrug. Allowing the body to be less of a distraction by allowing it to relax. And then just focus on the breath and allow the mind to relax. You're not trying to stop the mind from thinking. You're just focusing on the breath so that the mind can do what the mind's going to do without you really sort of noticing it. That we are the awareness of the thoughts, not the thoughts themselves. And I would like you, as you relax, to breathe into your heart. And if you like, put your hand upon your heart if that helps you focus there. Nothing to visualize, nothing special. Just being with the breath. Heart-centered, heart-focused. Can you hear the silence of the heart? That stillness. Though we know it beats to the left, can you feel that stillness at the center of your chest? The pregnant void from whence all things come, the gateway to the kingdom of heaven within. The heart chakra, Anahata. Love is divine power. It's sacred truth. It is said that when you call to the Divine Mother from this place, she comes because she waits. She's never turned her back on her children, but she lets them walk ahead until they turn and look back and say, Mama, come to me, please. Breathe. And it is from this place I offer this prayer. Great Mother, Divine Mother, we know you by so many names, through so many cultures. To see your light, we need lenses because your brightness and your love is overwhelming. So we approach gently as children, innocent, in a time of great confusion, crisis, and chaos in this world. We ask to feel your love that we may for a time be lost in it. You are in us, Mother. So we take a journey without distance to you. The love that we feel. Heal our hearts, Mother, so that all hearts may be healed in our brothers and sisters here in this world. In such a time of calamity and chaos, so much fear. But love is all there is. Love is divine power, and what is all-encompassing can truly have no opposite. That even the fear we feel is but love that has forgotten itself, fallen into shadow, waiting for our love to welcome it home like the prodigal son. Mother, the moon is in the sign of Cancer tonight, as you know, and so I draw my attention to you in that face, that phase of the moon, waxing to full, a young mother, reaching her peak like reaching her pregnancy in the last few weeks before labor. Oh, great Mother, we imagine you above our head, shining, growing, waxing with each passing day to full. And we breathe down your light reflected from the sun, cooling down the solar rays so we can more readily absorb them into our energy fields. Milky white, but with the sign of Cancer, like waves of cooling, healing water. We draw down the power of the moon into ourselves, merging with her love. We breathe down the love of the Divine Mother, of Mother Moon, known by many names and many faces in many cultures throughout time. Mother, be in our blood, be our blood. Touch it with your magic, your miracles, your mysticism. Hail, Lady, full of grace. The God is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, the consort and Son. Holy Goddess, Mother of heaven and earth, work your miracles for your children now and in the hour of our need. For if ever we were in need, it is now. Your children suffer, and we know you know this, but maybe you need us to ask. Because a wise mother waits for her growing children to ask for help before giving it, letting them try it on their own until they go as far as their reach can take them. And Mother, I am near the end of my reach. But you made me, and I am here, and I am in service, your Dion, your divine son, in service. So though I call you by Diana, Aphrodite, Demeter, Hera, my mother's all, I ask you, come, heed our call. Be with us and in us, in our breath, in our blood, in our bone, in our bodies, that we may be soothed, As we soothe the child within our hearts, may we be soothed by you, and not just us. To every man, woman, and child incarnate, all of your children, heal them, or help us heal ourselves. Inspire the doctors, the scientists, the politicians, those in charge who do not really know of you except maybe by lip service, do not know you from direct experience, feeling your love. I forgive them. They know not what they do. I allow them to be forgiven if my permission is ever needed, that they may receive your magic, your miracles, and your mysticism, your genius to cure what needs curing, to heal what needs healing, to protect what needs protecting, to provide what needs providing. Mother, work your miracles through us. May we be vessels of your divine guidance and grace. As we breathe your light down into every cell, every tissue, every organ in our systems, may we be reborn in this life, shedding the skins of who we once thought we were, emerging as the new beings you would have us be, the eternal beings you would have us be, balanced in love, wisdom, and power, compassion and kindness, mercy and piety, reverence, understanding, discernment, healing, fortitude, counsel, protection, knowledge, clarity, wisdom, and illumination. Cradle us, Mother. None of us are so old that we cannot be held by you. And remember our innocence, that we are guiltless and sinless. We've done nothing wrong. No one has. Not in this world. A world we came to learn from, not to perfect. Bless us, Mother. Heal us. Love us. May we feel your love with every breath, and may we extend that love to our brothers and sisters who are not quite yet ready for you. But maybe they can see you in our example. Maybe they can feel you through our prayers for them, for our candles lit, for our chants chanted, for our mantras repeated, for our beads counted. May there be the grace of the Divine Mother incarnate upon planet Earth, and may it begin with us. May every man, woman, and child know your touch, know your guidance, know your grace, know your healing. Know your love, your wisdom, your power as the rising tide of the divine feminine balances finally in this world, setting all things to right. Mother, set all things to right on our behalf, and we will do our part to show us what you would have us do, where you would have us go, what you would have us say, and to whom, even from our homes, even as we shelter in place, may we be sheltered and healed by your love, so when we emerge like the phoenix reborn. A divine feminine flame, a divine feminine inferno of passion, of light, of power, of grace, to set this world right for the well-being of all. I love you, Mother. I give my life to you as I have so many times in this life. Use me. I am yours. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Welcome to mysticism, folks. It ain't purty. Whew. Wow. Mysticism for fun and profit. This is not alcohol, water. Those tears are holy water. Those are the tears of the love of God, and not as God masculine, God-like a species. I have what's called the gift of prayer. You know, guys, I'm not kidding. The book I wrote, Words of Grace, you can get it for free in the Facebook group, Mark Angelo Lyons Mel for short Facebook group. You can download it for free as a PDF. It's an ebook. The prayers are in there, and the prayer, the Mother Grace, the prayer for hope. It's worth saying. Just saying. All right. I'm such a divine, mystical crybaby. That's okay. You know what? I'd rather be over emotional than like be closed hearted. Screw that. We came into these bodies to experience the entire range of emotion, the whole Abraham Hicks emotional scale. We came in for all of it. Oh, thank you, Mal. It's called the grace of prayer. Prayer just flows through me like breath. And how do you get that prayer, that grace of prayer? By being put through the ringer, sent to the underworld, tortured, at least psychologically, mentally, emotionally, heart broken to the point where all that's left is dust. But then when your heart opens, all of those pieces of dust become like a galaxy in your energy field. Your heart only breaks so that it can get bigger, so that you can handle the love of the divine. There's a wonderful thing in the Course in Miracles. It's actually a pamphlet unto itself, but it's in the latest edition, called the Song of Prayer. Maybe tomorrow night we'll do the Song of Prayer. It's not an actual verbal song, but I can read from it. I've got it right back there. Let's see. I see the hollow bone and the light flow through. Wow. Thank you. All right. So I said I was going to do a card draw, which is a good thing to do. Let's do that. By the way, this is Black Moonstone. I don't know how rare it is, but I really like it. I wish I could crazy glue it to my third eye, but unfortunately that would clog the pores, and I just did a mud mask, so yeah. This is the Whispers of Love Oracle. If you're familiar with my readings, yeah, by the way, I did Cancer, Leo, Virgo today. The Path of True Love reads are really good. I like them. I like them anyway. I think they're pretty helpful. So I use this deck all the time since I got it where? At the Magic Moon, Saratoga Springs, New York. Say hello to Veronica and Steph and tell them Mark Angelo Lyons Mel for short sent you. And they'll go, "Aw," and they won't give you a discount. Not after these months, they ain't gonna. Oh, I can't wait to go back to Saratoga and see my birth mom in this life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do card draws for you all. Aries through Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, because I wanted not just the moon in there for the divine feminine, but I wanted Venus in there too. And look, if you don't know what your Sun, Moon, Rising, and all that stuff is, there are so many free websites where you can just put in your birth date and location. Most people know that. You do need your birth time to get your rising sign. I just know mine because I've been studying this shit for a while. Isn't Saratoga wonderful? Oh, yeah, my parents have a lovely house up there in Wilton, right on the border of Wilton and Saratoga. It's so beautiful. They live on this man-made reservoir. It is picturesque where they are. My mom wanted me to come up for Easter. I'm like, Mom, no, we'll watch my cats. I don't want anybody here unless they were like in hazmat suits, and that would terrify my kitties. So no, the answer is no. She understands. She'll probably mail me down like a ham or something. She's like that. She's an Italian. I have an Italian mother. My mother's maiden name is Di Gregorio. Oh, Sicilian much? Love from Southampton. Yay. I know they want me to move up there. I said, well, we'll see. We'll see. I love it here on Long Island. I need a beach. I need to go put my feet in the ocean, and it's too far of a drive from Saratoga Springs in the mountains. Anyway, you ready? Let's do this. Everyone take a nice deep breath. Rather than just do, you know, the voices of the higher selves, we're going to ask the Divine Mother. I don't think the higher selves will mind, right? Take a few deep breaths. We'll start with Aries. Oh, yeah, after crying, breathing through the nose is great. I now have like this snot ball in the back of my mouth. You never have to worry about me taking myself too seriously. No, 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 no. No, no, no. If there's any spiritual ego left in me, that's fine. It'll be dealt with, but it's certainly not in self-importance. No thanks. I've been on pedestals and knocked off them too many times. Fuck that noise. That's why I drop F-bombs. It's hard to worship somebody who says fuck a lot. Unless you're Chelsea Handler. Here we go. Divine Mother, please, one card in clarity for the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's your message for them tonight, Great Mother? The union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation, and I have a feeling that's about you and the Divine Mother. Remember, Aries, her sign of the zodiac, is the baby. So there is a union of hearts. Look within your heart. You don't need to look for that love. It is already unified within your heart, the unified field, Mother Earth, the goddess, or that holy relationship that you've been looking for in your life. Whether that explains someone that you're in love with, dealing with, parted from, lover, brother, sister, parent, child, friend. We're all unified in the divine power that is love in the Sacred Heart, and we are all of the Sacred Heart. Yeah. When I pray, it all of a sudden turns into a language of tongues. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Speaking in tongues. Some call that a celestial language, the language of the gods. I'm sorry, I just got a Penny Dreadful flashback. I really wanted to learn Verbis Diablo because I could scare the crap. You know, you want it? Okay, all right. Before we do this next card, the Mother Olivia, I was a priest of the Morrigan when I was in Black Forest Clan for a year. I was a priest of the Morrigan, priest of Herne, priest of Breed, priest of Lou for a year each. I think in that order. I don't remember. It was the early 2000s. And there is this Celtic saying, Bendith, B-E-N-D-I-T-H-E, letter Y, Mamu. Bendith I Mamu. It means blessings of the Mother. But when people have pissed me off and I know that they don't know that, I go, Bendith I Mamu, Bendith I Mamu, which is just saying blessings of the Mother, but it scares them shitless. I can do more with a blessing than most witches can do with a curse, honey. I am well fucking trained. That's why, because the gods love me, because they know I have no more harm left in me. I'm too tired. Bendith I Mamu. Oh, I'm about 2 seconds away from a cackle and erecting a gingerbread house. Okay, so let's take a nice deep breath and move to Taurus. Ready? Here we go. Breathe. Oh, Divine Mother, please, one card in clarity for the Taurian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please. What is your message for the Taurus collective, Divine Mother? True love. This is a once-in-a-lifetime love. I have a feeling she's talking about her relationship with you guys. If this is about someone in particular, but those are two very similar cards. First two cards down, the Union of Hearts and the True Love card. I think she's saying that we're all unified, right? We are all unified in the great one heart, in the Sacred Heart, and that we are true love incarnate, and she truly loves us. That... Let's just keep going. Divine Mother, please, one card in clarity for the Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please. For our brother, sister gems, the twins, please, what is your message? What is your message for them, please, Divine Mother. Focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. Now, granted, this is the Whisper of Love Oracle, but these seem to be sort of all saying the same thing, and they don't all say the same thing. So there you go, my Geminis. The Cancerians, for the Cancerian moon, please, Divine Mother, one card in clarity for the Cancerian collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. Please, what is your message for your moon children? New love. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. And, you know, I'll go back and say these once again once they're all laid out as I put them away. So if you missed one or if you just jumped in the room, it's fine. I'll go back and do them from the beginning right before we do the closing prayer. Yeah, we got time. Not that there's a time limit, but all right, Leo. Divine Mother, please, one card in clarity for the Leo collective, sun, moon, rising, Venus sign right in my hand. What is your message for the Leos, my mother? Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. I kind of like this card because it says trust your faith, because we all have faith. It's just like an account. Where do we spend it? So if you trust your faith, Leos, and that's for me too. Trust your faith in this situation. I'm Leo rising, so I certainly will, Mother. You know I write these down. when I go dig them out, I go, what were my cards again? The Virgos, this is me too. Ready, my Virgs? Nice deep breath. Wait, what's this here? Thank you, my spiritual friend. Love and light, Mal Flanders. Oh, cool. Nice deep breath. Oh, Divine Mother, please, one card in clarity for the Virgo collective, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, please. What is your message for the Virgo collective? Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. I won't cry again. Keep going. See, this is what are called the tears of divine love. When you feel the love of God as both noun and verb, it just starts coming out. It's just how it works. I've been visited by Mother Mary and Archangel Michael once the cross jumped off the wall and came to me. Well, then, girl, that's what's called a mystical experience. You know, there is a difference between spiritual and mystical, in at least my book. Everything's spiritual. Everything's energy. Spirit is energy. Great. We're all one spirit. But mystical involves the divine, and it is mysterious, and you have no idea, and it doesn't even classify as paranormal to me. It is of the divine. And Archangel Michael showing up in your bedroom is mystical. That's not spiritual. Just saying, right? And not in a bad way. No, I get it. But to ask if I know who she was, and do I believe in her son? Well, you know, of course I believe in Yeshua ben Joseph. He was a rabbi. He was a wisdom teacher. He was an enlightened master. It's just what humanity did to his story afterwards to control people that pisses me off a touch, but not so much anymore. Hey, it's all part of the quantum variation of it all. But there is only one begotten Son of God, and it's all of us as one. That's unity consciousness. And believe me, I'm sure he's horrified. Well, I don't know that he's horrified. He's enlightened. Who does he care? Yeah, look up the name Sananda. It's like Ananda, the Sanskrit word for bliss with an S in front of it. Long story, ascended masters and all that. Let's just keep going, shall we? The Libra collective sun, moon, rising sun. Please, Divine Mother. Please, oh please, oh please, Divine Mother, one card in clarity for the Libra collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. What's your message for them? You are limitless. You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do, except make a choice. Except tell us what you want for dinner, because you're just weighing options all night long. I really have a thing about air signs, don't I? Leo, I'm done. Venus and Leo. That's me too. Venus and Libra, I should say. Scorpios. Oh, my poor Scorpios, man. Ruled by Pluto. Mickey Mouse's dog. It's got to be rough. Nice deep breath. Mickey Mouse's dog is gay. Do you guys remember the show Soap with Katherine Helmond? It's from the first episode, I think. Breathe. Oh, Divine Mother, why did you give me this sense of humor if I'm not supposed to use it? Divine Mother, please, one card in clarity for the Scorpio. Ooh, almost felt that one. The Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I love you. These are very important words. The same on both sides. That's how I know what card it is. I love you. Very ho'oponopono. By the way, if anybody is ever interested, we could do rounds of ho'oponopono here. Maybe we'll do that in the Facebook group, though. I don't know that I want to do that on YouTube. I'll pray on it. All right. Are you ready, my Sagittarius asses? Are you ready, Sagittarius asses, my archers? Sploosh. Breathe. Danger zone. Divine Mother, please, one card in clarity for the Sagittarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is your message to the Sagittarians? Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. It does make sense, Archer. Focus. Do something for someone else. It's pretty clear. Like I said, this Oracle card can be very direct when it wants to be. Who's next? Capricorns. Oh, my Capricorn. Capricorn 5. Wasn't that a show? A movie? Divine Mother, please. One card in clarity for the Capricorn collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please. What is your message for the Capricorns? Listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. Particularly with all the news that's coming in, it's very hard to listen to. Can we listen to that with a loving heart without falling to pieces over and over and over again? But hey, there's the work, right? Aquariums. Here we go. Divine Mother, please, one card in clarity for the Aquarius collective Sun, Moon. I hear you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I love you, Mama. Please, what's your message for them? Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. I think that speaks for itself. Too easy to speak the language of fear, the language of hate, the language of rage. We all need to be speaking the language of love, at least unto and into ourselves. Last card down. Divine Mother, please. One card in clarity for the Piscean collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's your message for us, your fishy kids? Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. And forgiveness is a process, is alchemy. And it is something that if we knew how to do, we would do it all the time. So whenever you are trying to forgive on your own, you've left out the most important ingredient. Call upon the divine. Ask for help. Great Mother, help me forgive. I am willing. I do not know that I am able. I do not know that I am ready, but I am indeed willing. For as I forgive others, so am I forgiven, because we are one in your love. And where I withhold love, love is withheld from me. So though I don't need to rush it, and I don't need to pressure myself, and I don't need to be afraid of cosmic, karmic backlash, help me forgive. I am willing for the well-being of all, and I allow all of my brothers and sisters to be forgiven for the well-being of all. So mote it be, and so it is. Let's say our closing prayer. Please take a nice deep breath. Oh, thank you, Mal. $1.49. See, it's like I am a cheap date. I am so totally a cheap date. Dollar makes me holla. Woo! Dollar makes me holla. Just made my night, Mal. I just gargled water for $1.49. Hooker, please. I said I was going to put these away. Let me do this before we say our closing prayer. Sorry. So for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, we got the Union of Hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. For Taurus, you got the True Love card. This is a once-in-a-lifetime love, true love. For the Geminis, woo! $5 Mall. Woo! I just silver singled myself. Focus on love, Geminis. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. That'll light you up. Oh, look at it. It's even got a little kind of cool thing there. Like, was that Buddy Jesus? I haven't seen that movie in forever. The Cancerians, new love. Embrace this opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. How much you want to bet it's spiritual growth, considering what just came through me. For the Leos, have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. For the Virgos, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Made me cry. For the Libras, they always get the good ones, the Libra. I think they're like the favorite child. You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do, except make decisions quickly. For Scorpio, I love you. These are very important words, and I love this card. I love you, Scorpios, too. My brother Matthew is a Scorpio because he's Matthew. I'm Mark. Do the math. Sagittarians, do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. No, you're not the most narcissistic of the zodiac, but maybe that's clarifying something for you. Capricorn, listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. Aquarians, speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. And Pisces, forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments there. So I hope you got it. Now let's say our closing prayer. Please take a nice deep breath. And by the way, did you notice there was hardly any glitching tonight? Breathe. We started the prayer to the Divine Mother, so it is to the Divine Mother we return to. Great Mother of all, you who created us, our spirits and our bodies, our world, the earth beneath our feet, the brine within our blood, the stones within our bones. You are us. We are made of you. Love that moves through the heart, that pumps the blood, is you. There is no part of us that is not you. Even our fear is just the parts of you that have forgotten who they are, fallen asleep in a dream of separation. Mother, may we all feel your love tonight and tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Even when we forget you, please remind us you are here in the simplest, most gentle ways, or if we are really in need of the wake-up call, like we need one with what's going on planet Earth. But may we be aware of you, that you are in our breath, in our blood, in our hearts, that you are the love we feel, but we need to feel you more. We want to feel you more. We open ourselves to you, Divine Mother. Heal us, hold us, carry us close to your heart, that we may be who you made us to be, more peaceful, more balanced, more mature, more powerful, wiser, and ultimately more loving beings in human form, souls awakened, gods in training, goddesses in training, that we may fulfill our role in the divine plan and anchor heaven into earth for once and for all, for the well-being of all. So mote it be. And so it is. Amen. I love you, Mom. And thank you, my brothers and sisters. Really, really, really good super chat tonight. So wishing you the very best and the very blessed. You know me, I will be here tomorrow at 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. and 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. until we are through this, and then they'll tell me what to do next. So wishing you the very best and the very blessed. As I always do, you are very welcome, Mal, and all of you are always welcome. Crossover children, all are welcome. All Oh, welcome. Maybe a little weird, creepy. I love you all so much. And wishing you the very best and the very blessed of the evening and the new day ahead. Hail, farewell, and blessed be.